right, so if you're a fashion designer and you are yet to start creating content in this year 2024, I don't know what you're waiting for, right? I don't really know what you think the world is doing. The world is fast moving to where people can earn from the comfort of their homes. All right, so if this video sounds like something that interests you, please stay tuned and watch to the end of this video for you to learn more about how to be a content creator, being a fashion designer, right? So now, my name remains Mr. Redefined. So I'm going to give you some information and tips on how to be a successful content creator, either on YouTube or on Facebook. So let's get down to the process. Now, the first thing you need to know that for you to be a content creator, you must have a specific area of specialization where where you have mastered your craft. For example, if you want to be a male content creator and you have mastered the craft on how to make a shirt, for example, so you could or you can make this shirt in different brands or types, colors, and sizes, and bring in models to test run them and teach people the details in how to measure people accurately, even reading measurements from pictures, from trying to analyze body types and sizes, the possible measurements that accompanies each other. For example, a shoulder of 17-18 should have a neckline of 16.5, 17, stuff like that, So now, if you want to be a content creator, you don't need a special knowledge. Just bring in the knowledge you already have and add to whatever that you're going to learn in due course. And you have turned to be a content creator. As long as your content creation is based on what you do, the only time you need to struggle for knowledge is if you are going to create content on another field. Then you now start having to study the field, master the field, before you can be a content creator on that field. But if you're already creating content on what you know, you just have to have the habit of placing the camera in front of you, just like this, have the necessary gadgets, which I think I will mention here. The number one gadget you have is tripod. Now, this phone is being held in a tripod stand. The tripod is my height, up to 6 feet plus height, right? It's even taller than me because I have to reduce the length to size my frame. So you need to have a tripod. The one I bought it for I think 17 to 18,000 as of last 2 years or thereabouts. Currently now should be around 25 or 30K, depending. So buy the strong tripod for camera, right? I will show you in this video as well. So now the next you will get is your mic, your lapel mic. Now I have shown us this in some of the videos I made initially. It's called a K9 mic. This mic is very important for you to be a content creator, right? K9 mic. So this mic is what you will use to make your video to be audible enough and to silence some background noise. Just like now I am making this video, there is my neighbor on his gen, but you could barely hear the sound of the gen because of the mic I am putting on here. It is reducing. It has what they call background noise cancellation, right? Now this helps to filter whatever, right? So now when you have this mic, it gives you, it's a very clean mic, plug and play. It's not hard to use. 20 meters of accessible reception, meaning that you could step back for 20 meters and your voice is still audible enough without being too close to your camera, just like this. So you could step back and choose the frame you want to cover or come forward however you want it. Now it also has precise radio, right? Then clear timbre and highly sensitive, then widely compatible. So this mic is a must-have for all content creators. It comes with a Type-C and an iPhone cords. So when you get it, it's called a double lapel mic. It has double mic inside, so you could use it for podcasts and with some other person in your video content creation. Now, having said this, now the next as well you will have is sort of lightning, just like the one I am doing here. I have a chandelier mounted right on my face so that it could brighten, remove every shadow on my face and everywhere. So this chandelier, I think, is not a must for everybody, but you could get a ring light, just the one I had at the back, but I'm no longer using it because I prefer this chandelier. It's more, it's brighter and gives me that, rich and cozy effect I like on some videos I see on the internet. So after that, the next you will have is obviously a clean background, just like this. It is advisable you paint your background white. It gives your video high quality, visibility, and resolution, and that whole stuff that comes with it. So now you have to get a good phone. Now I am shooting this video with a Samsung S10 Plus 5G. Samsung S10 5G, right? The capacity is 8 gig RAM and 512 gig inbuilt memory. So this phone I bought it, I think last 2 years. I bought it in a London used, UK used version, right? I bought it for, I think, 200 in total. Both the shipping and everything was around 200,000 naira, So this phone has been marvelous, has been awesome, has been recommendable for every content creator. But the current price now is around 330, 300,000. The dollarized messed up the economy. So now when you have these tools I just mentioned and everything, you are good to go. Then you also need to master your craft, right? So when you master your craft, then you can now start illustrating. Then teaching people how to sew is a whole lot of content. You could use one outfit to make up to 5 to 6 videos. For example, like I was saying, if you want to make a shirt, for example, you can teach them how to take the measurement of a shirt. You can teach them different shirt fabrics, their prices in the market, the texture, the grade, everything, and possibly where to buy them. Then you could also teach them the types of shirts, the color in question. They have different types of color. You could teach them the difference between male shirt and female shirt. You could teach them, the drafting stage, how to get a perfect armhole, neckline calculations, how to get the perfect finishing and stuffs. So you could also teach them the sewing or the stitching aspect of it. Now, this could give you up to 5 to 6 videos before you could finish a video on shirt making. Then if you also know how to make trousers, for example, you could teach them a whole lot on trousers, teach them English trouser, native, that's Ankara, teach them combat trousers if you know how to make them. You can teach a whole lot with 1 or 2 topics. Then if you know how to make senator outfits, you could also go ahead to teach them how to make some fine designs on senators' wears, and also teach them calculation of armhole, neckline, crouch. All these things are topics. Even how to read the tape is also a topic. So there are different topics you could teach them. And bear in mind, once you start, you will not get ideas. But if you have not started and you are waiting to get the ideas, it is a lie. You cannot start. So you must start first before you could even think of the idea that comes next after the previous video you have made. So content creation is a must-have for every fashion designer, because with the rate of the economy now, people need to diversify their source of income. So you can still remain as a fashion designer while you have 2 or 3 sources of income, either by your bespoke tailoring, online earnings, and current or present fashion trainings you have in your place. So with this, you'll be able to pay your rent, feed yourself, take care of your bills, and still, it might not still be enough, but you will still keep on pushing, right? So now, this is an encouragement and a tip of an iceberg for us to be serious with our content creation, whatever it is, like be serious with content creation. So let me give you a snap view of my tripod so you see how it looks like. So guys, here is my tripod. It's a very long tripod. Look at it. Look at how it looks like. This is how the tripod leg is. The legs are just adjustable. These nuts here, you could adjust them or reduce them. So this is how look at the name. Although it's a Chinese name, so this is how the tripod looks like. So if you want to get it, please go for it. It's very tall. As you can see, I can still adjust here, and raise it up more. So it could go way taller than me. So this is how the tripod is. It's very, very accessible in the market, right? Look at the height. So it's very, very accessible in the market. So look at my height. I am 6 feet tall, and it's a bit taller than me. So this is an encouragement to enable us be serious with our content creation and make sure that we don't give up in our ambition and dreams to be a successful fashion designer. This also is a ring light, which you could also get, and you also get a dress foam for your illustrations, to sample them and everything. So let me show you my chandelier in case you want to get it as well. So this is also my chandelier, which I use in my content creation. So these are more are what you will get. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like, share, drop a heart emoji if this video is interesting, for me to be able to make more videos like this for you guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye for now.